Hudson, you feel like this is kind of a prove-it game for Coach Walters and what he's trying to build here, and even for you as a quarterback?
I mean, I think it's definitely one that, we've had our eye on, and we want to go out there and execute to the best of our ability. But, at the same time, we treat every game the same. I prepare, the same way every single game, no matter who we're playing. So at the end of the day, we want to go out there, treat it like another game, and go execute to the best of our abilities.
When you're playing a game or an opponent like Notre Dame, I know you guys, like you say, you try to treat every opponent the same, but even growing up in Texas, you know what the name Notre Dame means. Does it add a different kind of aura to a game like this?
I mean, it's going to be a big game. Ross-Ade's going to be jumping and everything like that. But honestly, I don't think of it like that. Like I said, I prepare the same way no matter who we're playing. So to me, it's just another game, and trying to execute the game plan to the best of my ability to put the team, to have a chance for the team to have the best chance to win. So at the end of the day, that's my job, and that's what I'm going to do.
Do you feel like you're in a better position in a second year in a system, not just a year more developed, a second year in the system, to be ready for a challenge like this, to lead a team in a challenge like this?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm confident. I'm confident in the guys around me. I'm confident in myself, understanding the playbook and going out there and executing. And, I think, having another year in the system does help. Now I'm able to check in and out of things that I didn't a year ago to get us in a better play. And, I think anytime you get an extra year under your belt, under a system, you just have a little bit more confidence. And, I think that's what I feel, and that's what I think, this team in general feels.
Coach Harrell, when we asked him about the 24-25, he said, there was like one ball you threw too fast to Devin. You got on him too soon, but maybe that was the only one that he thought there was even anything wrong with. When you scrutinized that game film?
Wait, which one?
From the first game.
Okay.
That he thought there was like one throw that maybe you got it to Devin too fast, but that was like the only critique he had. Were you harder on yourself watching those 24-25?
Yeah, I've always been, the type of person that no matter how good I do, I always look at the plays that I could improve on. I've always been built that way, and just trying to, get better, and like, man, I wish I had that one back. But like you said, that was one where I probably could have held onto it a little bit more, peeked the wheel, and then got back to him. And then another one is just the throw to Jamal. I should have put a little bit more air on it and let him just go under it and give him a chance. So, those were the two that I definitely wish I had back, and, just getting reps at practice, every day. So hopefully when we have that opportunity again, we'll hit it.
Speaking of Jamal, coaches said on Monday they wanted to get those bubble screens to him early just to get him tackled, which ideally you don't want to get tackled, but you going through what you did last year, do you kind of get in the flow of a game a little bit more when you take that first hit and be like, okay, it's football, now let's go?
Yeah, it's funny you say that because, sometimes I like getting that first hit out of the way. That way, it kind of just makes me feel like, I guess, relaxed, or like, I'm in the zone in a sense. So, obviously we don't want to get hit, but at the same time, sometimes it's nice just to, feel the heat of the moment again.
Was it important to get him two catches early in that game?
Yeah, I mean, I think we wanted to give it to him early, give him a chance to get the ball early, and, we knew he was going to make some guys miss in space, and that's what he did. And, I think it was good for him to get the ball early and, get that out of the way. And then, again, he's a big-time playmaker, so just trying to get, my playmakers the ball in space.
What do you think of this Notre Dame secondary, Hudson? Looks like it could be one of the better ones in the nation.
Yeah, they're good, to say the least. They're experienced, and all the way from the D-line and linebackers, they're physical, and then the secondary has some really special players. So it's definitely going to be a challenge, but a challenge that I think all of our guys embrace.
Were you recruited by Notre Dame out of the portal?
I was a little bit.
Did you visit him? Did you talk to him face to face at all?
Yeah, I talked to him quite a bit, but I never ended up going on a visit.
You talked about kind of your relationship, your friendship with Max Clare. Outside of football, is he still a football guy? I mean, I talked to his high school coach who said he could have been a Major League Baseball player if he didn't go the football route, but he just seems like a guy who's like, I'll go all the time, like 100%. If he's invested in football, that's what he's doing off the field too.
Yeah, no doubt. He's definitely someone that, is one of my good friends, and, he's definitely committed to football and wants to be the best version of himself. And, he's always willing to get the extra work in. But he's also, one of my good friends and, a good buddy of mine. Outside of football, he's, very cool dude, very chill, and someone that I connect with a lot.
How
Have you seen
many
that
tech?
whole group develop over the course of the past, since the end of last season?
Tight ends.
The whole tight end group, yeah, with him and George and everybody else.
Yeah, we have a really good tight end room. With him, Drew and George, and having those guys, definitely makes my life easier and creates mismatches. That we can go attack, and those guys are special, and a great room for us.
How do you think your performance in week 1, just for you personally, kind of sets the table for what you want to accomplish this year?
Yeah, I mean, it was good to have that first game and get out there and be back in Ross-Ade and everything like that. And, at the same time, that was the expectation that we were supposed to go out there and do. And, I'm proud of the guys that we did, and we executed well. So, at the same time, that game's in the past for me. I'm just focused on Notre Dame.
You mentioned the mistakes on the throws. You took a sack. Was that on you? Was that, what happened there?
Yeah, I probably could have. I saw Reggie in the back corner of the end zone late, and I was trying to get it to him, but the way my body was, I wasn't able to. But yeah, that's definitely one where I probably could have squeezed it in there, to the slant route or something like that. So yeah, that's definitely one that I wish I had back too.
Given the way you played, would you just prefer to play last week too, keep the momentum going?
I mean, I think it's good, for us, to have a bye at this time just to get some guys back and healthy. So, I think it was a good timing for us in a sense. But, of course, I want to go out there and play every weekend.
Did it give you any additional time for analysis or studying this defense? Do you feel like you know more about Notre Dame than you would have if you didn't have the bye week last week?
Yeah, we had an extra week to prepare, and I think that was big for us, and we're definitely using that to our advantage.
You showed a lot of weapons passing the ball. Obviously, 7 different guys scored a touchdown. Is that a good thing for, from your vantage point when Notre Dame's trying to scout you, that so many guys touch the ball, and now you have Cam Brown in the mix as well?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a lot of guys that can go out there and play at a high level, and to me, it's I trust everyone out there, so I'm going through my reads and not keying on one guy specifically. So it's nice for me, and it makes my job easy knowing that I can count on all the guys out there.
Spreading the ball around as much as you did, is that like a concerted effort by you, or just kind of a byproduct of the offense?
Just a byproduct, to be honest. I'm just kind of going through my reads and trying to get to the open guy at the end of the day.
What'd you do last Saturday?
Watch football.
What'd you watch?
A bunch of games. You name it, I probably had it on at some point. So, yeah, we just took that time to kind of chill and relax, and just have that Saturday to watch games and enjoy the off time.
I assume you watched Notre Dame and Northern Illinois.
I did.
Anything else? Cool. Thanks, Hudson.